Boys and girls, welcome back to Storytime. I'm so glad you guys can join us this week. So, this week is going to be Father's Day, right? This Sunday is Father's Day. And what is Father's Day? Father's Day is a day that we take extra special time to celebrate our dads, right? Or our father figures in our life. Sometimes we might not have our dad in our life, but we have a grandpa or an uncle or a male figure that's just really impactful and a good influence in your life. So this Sunday, we get to celebrate those men. So for story time, we wanted to do a story about our dads. Is your dad super special to you? He is? I can only imagine. So we're going to be reading a story called The Berenstain Bears. Does anybody know who the Berenstain Bears are? Oh, I loved reading the Berenstain Bears when I was a kid. My mom used to buy me all their books, and they're timeless. You could read them any age or any stage you're in. So we're going to read a story called The Berenstain Bears. We Love Our Dad. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's dive in. Sister, brother, and Honey Bear loved their papa. They loved him very much. After all, he was always there for them. He baited their hooks when they went fishing. He threw them fly balls when they played catch. He was their sled puller on their way to the top of the dead bear hill. See, look, he's pulling their sled. He carried them on his shoulders when they got tired and rushed them to the doctor when they were hurt. He told them funny stories and corny jokes. He read to them at bedtime, tucked them in, and kissed them goodnight. Do your dads do special things like that with you? How about those dad jokes, right? Dads say silly jokes. Sometimes they're not really funny to us, but they're funny to our dads. Look, he's pulling them up to the top of Dead Bear Hill so that they can go sledding. Who here goes fishing with their dads? My dad never took me fishing, but I've seen some other dads take their little ones fishing. What else does Papa Bear do? Yes, the cubs certainly loved their Papa Bear, but sometimes they took him a bit for granted. Do you know what for granted means? It means sometimes we don't take the time to appreciate the kind things that those special people in our lives do for us, right? So sometimes the honey bear and brother bear and sister bear take Papa Bear for granted. But we've got to make sure that they know that we love them and we appreciate them. After all, he was always there. They never even noticed some of the things he did, like working. Papa worked very hard. He worked in his shop all day making furniture. He worked fixing things up around the house. He worked doing chores like mowing the lawn and shoveling snow or taking out the trash. It's true that Papa enjoyed working, but he enjoyed getting credit for it sometimes too. One warm spring morning, not long after Mother's Day, the cubs were talking about what they would do for Father's Day. Mama was listening to them nearby. So they're making plans for Father's Day. Look at all those things that Papa Bear does for them, right? He mows the lawn. He makes sure the trash is taken out. He fixes things around the house. He makes sure every aspect is taken care of, right? So let's see. Let's make Papa a big family album with pictures of us doing stuff with him, said Sister. We just gave Mama an album like that for Mother's Day, said Brother. Oh yeah, said Sister. Honey Bear was looking out the window watching Papa mowing the lawn. Papa working, she said. What's that, Honey? asked Mama. Papa working, said Honey, pointing. Look, Papa's working, right? Said Mama. Honey just had a good idea. She did? Said brother and sister. Yes, said Mama. Your papa works very hard. It would be a nice gift if you cubs did his jobs for him on Father's Day and let him relax. That's a good idea, right? Now that they thought about it, it was true. Papa did work all the time. He could use a rest. Way to go, Honey Bear, said sister and brother, giving her a high five. So, Honey Bear is the baby. She's the baby over here. She noticed Papa works super hard. So what does she think that we should do? Maybe we should do some of Papa's chores for him so he can rest and relax. The cubs decided to make gift certificates that Papa could cash in for the jobs they would do. All that day, they followed him around, spying on him. They checked off the jobs he did on a clipboard. Carrying wood, said sister. Carrying wood, check, said brother. Check, said Honey. Painting the garage, said sister. Painting the garage, check, said brother. Check, said Honey. Replacing loose tree bark on the treehouse, said sister. Replacing loose tree bark, check, said brother. Check, said Honey. So see, look at all the important things that Papa's doing. What's he doing? He's replacing the tree bark on their house. That's like replacing the siding on our homes. So those panels that are on the side of our house, that's house siding. And what is he doing? He's painting the garage and he's carrying wood, probably to build something, right? The cubs followed Papa the next day too. They didn't put furniture making on their list because they didn't know how to make furniture. So Papa made furniture too. But they did check off things like trimming the rose bushes, putting up fence railing, and cleaning out the basement. Because those are all things that you could do as a kid, right? Helping out. Building furniture might be a little hard. That evening, they made a gift certificate for each job. The gift certificates looked like this. The cubs, see, can you guys see the gift certificates? Look, there's one for washing the car, and there's one for cleaning up. It's got a dustpan and a dust broom. There's one for mowing the lawn. The cubs couldn't wait for Father's Day to arrive so they could surprise him with their special gift. See, Papa does so many things around the house to make sure that they're all taken care of. On Father's Day, the cubs woke up bright and early. They waited until nearly 6 a.m. That's super early, right? Before running into Mama and Papa's room and jumping on the bed. Happy Father's Day, Papa! They yelled. Huh? What? Said Papa sleepily. Is it Father's Day? Of course it is, said the cubs. Open your present. They gave him a big envelope. Papa thought it was a card. Why, thank you, he said, but when he opened it, the gift certificate spilled out. What's this? He asked. They're gift certificates. You cash in for us to do your jobs, explained brother. You can just relax all day. What a thoughtful gift, said Papa. It was Honey's idea, said sister. Thank you, Honey, said Papa, giving all his thoughtful cubs a big hug. So see, they were so excited to give Papa his gift. And Papa really loved it, right? Because Papa Bear loves his baby cubs. I think I'd like to spend the day just watching football, said Papa, It's Father's Day, said Mama. You can do whatever you like. Wow, said Papa, settling down in his easy chair in front of the TV. I could get used to this. Papa cashed in his gift certificates and the Cubs set to work. Their first job was washing the car. They got out buckets, soap, cloth, and a garden hose. They scrubbed and washed and rinsed. But the car still seemed a little dirty. Papa, they called, we're having trouble. Can you help us? Of course, he said. Looking things over, it just needs more elbow grease. I'll show you. So Papa and the Cubs scrubbed and washed and rinsed together. When they were done, the car was bright and clean and shiny. Isn't that silly? I thought Papa was supposed to be relaxing. The Cubs, they tried their best, but they're still little, right? So who did they ask for help? They asked their Papa because he knows how to do it best. You go and relax now, Papa, said the Cubs. We'll do the rest. Their next job was cleaning up the wood chips in Papa's shop. The Cubs got out dustpans, brooms, and a shop vacuum to set to work. They swept and cleaned and vacuumed, but the shop still looked a little dirty. What's the problem? Why does the shop still look a little dirty? Papa, they called, we're having trouble. Can you help us? Of course, said Papa, looking things over. You just need to give it more oomph. I'll show you. So Papa and the Cubs swept and cleaned and vacuumed together. When they were done, the shop was spick and span. That's so funny, right? Again, I thought Papa was supposed to be relaxing, but he's helping them. But they're trying their best, right? You go and relax now, Papa, said the Cubs. We'll do the rest. Their next job was spreading grass seed on the bare spots in the lawn. The Cubs got out rakes and bags of seed. Brother raked at the hard-packed earth, while Sister and Honey spread the seeds. But soon they got tired. There were still a lot of bare spots left. That's hard work, raking the hard dirt. Papa, they called, we're having trouble. Can you help us? Of course, he said, looking things over. You just need more muscle power. I'll show you. So Papa and the Cubs raked and spread the seeds. When they were done, every bare spot on the lawn was covered with new seed. Look, they did it together. Papa didn't mind helping them, right? Not at all. Let's see. So what's going to happen next? You go and relax now, Papa, said the Cubs. We'll do the rest. But Papa shook his head. Why is he shaking his head? Actually, he said, I'm getting bored of just watching TV. It's more fun doing things with you. What shall we do next? How about a game of baseball, said Brother. Perfect, said Papa. So the whole family played ball. Brother, Sister, and Honey took turns pitching, batting, and fielding. Papa was the catcher and Mama was the umpire. A wonderful Father's Day was had by all. So see, the best Father's Day gift is spending time with his Cubs. And they did it all together. At bedtime, the Cubs took turns jumping off their beds into the big cushion. It isn't fair, said Brother, as Papa helped him into his pajamas. There's a Mother's Day and a Father's Day. Why isn't there a Cubs Day? Papa smiled at Mama Bear. I haven't the faintest idea, he said. Why isn't there a Cubs Day? Every day is Cubs Day, right? Because mamas and papas, they love you so much that you're put first and special every single day. Papa and Mama tucked the cubs in and turned out the light. Did you have a good Father's Day, Papa? Asked Sister. Yes, sweetie, said Papa, kissing her. Brother and honey, good night. The best Father's Day ever. The end. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that wonderful story about how much we love our dads and we try to help them, right? So I hope everybody has a great Father's Day this Sunday. And remember, do something extra special for your dad. Until next week, I'm glad that you guys joined us. See you later, friends. Bye.